was day one, on the field at least?
It was real fun, to be completely honest. The atmosphere is great. I love the people, I love the teammates. I'm just really excited to be here, man.
What you expected, different than you expected?
Just as far as the playbook, I spent a lot of time, not just myself, but I'm sure every rookie here has, just doing whatever rookies do, just spending our time in the playbook, just doing what we got to do to, just get the team better in the end.
Is that the fastest way to make a good impression? Know the material as well as you can?
Yes, most definitely. I think just being in detail is really important. Just making sure that you know your assignment on the football field and how to approach it is another significant way of learning. But I really think it's just important to just get everything done, as much as we can and just get the job done.
How far into the playbook have you gotten?
Gotten through the first day. It was a ton, to be real honest. But it was only in our control to just kind of pick each other up, whether if we need help, just being in the meeting room, outside the meeting room, just questions, So I just thought that was really important.
So are you up late at night with a little pin light going over it, or?
Say so, yes. Because it just takes a lot of work to get to wherever you want to be. So I just think in everything that you do, whatever you dream that you want to do, it's really important that you put the work in. So that's really good.
Was number 87 your choice, or did they give that to you? Because there have been some pretty good player who wore number 87 at the receiver position.
They gave me the number. I wasn't really surprised, once I got the number. But I'm really deep into Green Bay's receivers and the history of them. So I've spent a lot of time watching all the veterans, from James Jones to Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson, who was in the 87 jersey, Tay, and the list just goes on. So.
You said your mom was a Packer fan. Who was her favorite receiver?
Her favorite receiver, I'd say it was James Jones at that time. Or it might have been Greg Jennings. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But not the history of receivers here is really phenomenal. Hall of Fame, upcoming Hall of Fame. I just really think that, it's really a blessing just to be in this facility. Drafted or undrafted, just getting an opportunity is really blessed.
Is that intimidating or motivating?
It's really motivating for me, that, you see guys like them that, you hear from all the staff in the building on how hard they work, and I just really think, just setting myself up to that standard, it's really important for me to just kind of get myself better throughout the day.
So how much fun was it chasing down a couple of deep balls in a one-on-one today?
It was fun, it was just, just rep after rep. I was just making sure I took advantage of, the rep there. So.
I think you led the nation in deep catches the last 2 years on deep passes. What's the key to being a deep ball guy?
Not just being fast, but just making sure that you just know the technique of just running a deep pattern. Whether if it's a deep cross or up the middle, or just running a goal ball, making sure you stack or whatnot, just making sure that just master the technique and just being really fundamental about it.
We heard from Samori earlier that you guys were training together for a little while.
Oh yeah, Samori. Yeah, I love Samori. We all met each other up at Exos in San Diego when we were training for the draft. So I'm really glad I got to be around him too. I saw him get drafted. It kind of excited me too. Once I saw that he got drafted, as Christian, who I was at the Senior Bowl with. So it's just really an exciting group. Just getting comfortable with other guys who's got an opportunity here as well. So.
You had a chance to reconnect with him since you guys got here, like just kind of catch up with Samori at all?
With Samori?
With Samori.
Oh, Samori? Oh, yes. I saw him once all the rookies got here yesterday. It was just hugs, just hugs and handshakes, because he knows that we put in the work just coming into this draft, just giving this opportunity to play football.
So you have all that time building up to the draft that you're working hard, and then you have this little time between the draft and you get here. So what'd you do last week? Like, is there any, take a deep breath now, or what's that time between the draft and getting here like?
It was, it was in the middle of both, just kind of working on just playing the receiver position as well as taking care of my body, because I know that's just the importance of playing this game. So
You'll probably be on special teams here. You see up on the board it says there was a We Fence meeting. Have you ever had special teams called We Fence before?
No, I have. This is the first time, and I enjoy it, because it just shows that togetherness that just how much of a unit it is to play on special teams. And, you know, that was just my mindset after the draft. You know, if it's just getting whatever reps at receiver, I know special teams is a huge impact to the game. You know, kickoff, punt return, as well as, you know, field goal. Like every aspect of special teams kind of plays a real significant part of this game. So that's just that was my expectation coming in. You know, just a lot of veteran guys, and you know, my opportunity is here, but I just know that special teams, you know, because I made sure I asked a lot of questions, you know, on my visits with any other teams and whatnot, including this one, because this is my last visit. So I just made sure I had to take advantage of my part, just, you know, going around once again asking questions just to get the best advice I can, just coming in as a rookie.
So you, Samori, and Christian, you all bring different things. You're all different receivers, but collectively as a trio, what do you guys bring?
I think as a trio, we can bring a lot to the table. You know, I know Samori is really versatile inside and out, as well as myself. You know, Christian, you know, he's a very big dude, very versatile, fast. You know, and I'm just really excited just to have them in my room. Not only just being able to play the receiver position with them on the field, but just understanding that I was around them both at some point. You know, just getting to connect with them. So.
Have you talked to any of the veteran receivers here yet? Have you heard from Randall or any of these guys?
Randall. So after the draft last week, Randall kind of congratulated me and was reaching out to me, you know, just to let me know that this was his cell phone number or whatnot. It was really just a blessing to get on the call with him, because at some point in time growing up in high school or in college, I was watching this film as well. So it's just kind of surreal to come in here, you know, just knowing that he's a veteran guy, and just just being around him, you know, whenever that time do come, it's going to be really exciting.
So Romeo, how do you get past, you have to get past it, but how do you get past the, hey, I used to watch this guy when I was a kid, and now I'm going to be his teammate, because you deserve to be here as much as anybody, right? So how do you kind of shift your thought process?
Just understanding that, you know, a dream is coming to a reality. So part of that reality is just understanding that, you know, you're going to have to do whatever it takes to just be in this game. You know, playing a receiver position or just playing on special teams or whatnot. So it's just, you know, just getting out that dream stage, you know, because I've been dreaming this since I was a young kid. Now that I'm finally in the game, it's just, you know, just to make sure that I make the best of my opportunity while I'm here.
This is just day one of your NFL journey, but did you feel like, I mean, we all noticed the catches you made. Did you feel like you got off to a pretty good start? You're not going to rest on one day, I get it, but was it important to get off to a pretty good start, you think?
Yeah, it's really important for me to get off to a good start, you know, but I know on this journey, you know, good and bad days can come, and I really think it's just up to me to just kind of make sure that I dissect those type of days and just make sure I get to work on whatever it needs to be worked on. So.
You mentioned special teams before, so and sort of Matt, has that been talked about for you as far as punt return? You obviously have a pretty good track record.
Really just anything. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to just make this team win, whether it's playing on punt return or not. You know, I've gotten my experience, you know, just kind of playing on kickoff, playing on punt, because we went over those today. So I just really think, to be completely honest, whatever it is that the team needs me to do, I'll do it.
What do you think will be the biggest part or the toughest part of just the transition from your college career to playing in the NFL?
Just kind of, it's a great question, man. I think just, you know, really just understanding the game, and just understanding that, you know, at some point in time, you're gonna have to, you might go through some type of trial, and I don't really know, man. I really just think to answer it, just really breaking down the game and just how to maximize the details, and you know, just make sure that again you take advantage of the opportunity. You know, because sometimes some guys may come in and get caught in the loop. You know, whatever the case may be. You know, I really just think, you know, just making sure you take advantage of the opportunity and just, you know, diving into the playbook is a really big transition.
Have you and
Were you-
Christian and
Were you one of the guys back there catching those tennis balls? Like, I can't remember if you were.
Also, no, I was one of the guys running down.
You were, so, okay. Have you ever, I've been here a long time, I've never seen anybody catch tennis balls instead of footballs on punt return. Have you ever seen that before?
No, man, that's first time. First time. You know, but again, man, I love this coaching staff. I love what coach is doing. You know, and I'm really blessed to just be around all these rookies, man. So.
have you and Christian and Samari sort of bounced off of each other? Like, you know, this is what's going to be expected of us. You talked about y'all as a trio, what you can bring. How much of y'all leaned on each other this weekend?
We really lean on each other a lot. You know, there's a couple times, you know, I may go to Christian with questions about what I need to do on this specific play. Likewise, as well as Samori, you know, but in the end, I know they're great people, and I'm really just glad to have them in my corner. So.
Have y'all sort of talked about though, like, this is what's gonna be expected of us over the next few years, this is what we can maybe become as a trio?
Haven't got there yet, because I know it's too early. We just got here, so just from a humbling perspective, I know it's important that as a trio we just continue to dive into the playbook and just get better throughout the days.